Hello there guys and welcome back to the channel. Now I am back again with another Alliance War video, and this time around I am taking Silver Surfer to the attack. I really do enjoy how these tactics, make us use champions that we often do not in Alliance War attack. We are going to be fighting PYCB. This is, I believe, war number 7, and we're definitely going to have some interesting and dodgy fights. One of the fights with Silver Surfer is going to go extremely dodgy, but that's because I am kind of allergic to fighting Shocker. I just hate fighting that guy. But the second fight, Surfer is going to show exactly why he is the Chad. Right, so obviously we're going to boost up just about as big as I can boost up. I do need to invest into some 30% boosts because I have run out of those. My bad on that, but we're just boosting up the best we can for now. And then we're going to be going straight to path 5 here. And the first fight is going to be Killmonger with Ebb and Flow knockdown as well as the immunity. Whenever we do knock him down, Killmonger is going to be debuff immune, but that's not really an issue for the Onslaught. We're going to see that in a second. So it's right back at it and Force of Will accompanying Ebb and Flow knockdown. And Onslaught's kind of like a perfect champion for this. Onslaught is genuinely very, very good. I will make a slight mistake at one point, you can see that, but for the most part, we just kind of want to parry heavy a lot and pause all of my Daunted and Neuros. Unfortunately, I'm getting like the most horrible RNG with my Neuro Shocks, which I actually didn't even realize at first, because I figured I'm just going to go for level 2 and keep spamming my heavies, and here I was a bit late on a heavy attack and I got punished for that. That is the mistake that I made, and this time around it's genuinely just my mistake. I was a bit slow and sluggish and sloppy. Here is the second mistake. I'm not fast about activating level 2 while the protection was on, but I didn't realize I only had 2 Neuroshocks active. That pretty much never happens. Either way, so we're going to rectify that mistake. We do stretch out the fight longer than it should have been by not going level 1, level 2, but first throwing level 2. But at the same time, he's still melting away. We still pretty much all the time benefit from that passive fury, from the Ebb and Flow knockdown. The protection isn't bothering us. The right back at it nodes are not bothering us instead. And we're just basically living life. And that Killmonger is taking all the damage there in the world. Here again, I drop my heavy. I'm gonna drop another. I'm gonna chain special into it, and yeah, Killmonger's dead. Super easy fight. Didn't play it like the cleanest or smoothest, but the next fight is going to be awful. This is kind of one of those fights where I'm slightly ashamed to show it, but I will redeem myself later on, kind of. But this one though, this one fight, this stupid Shocker, I really value Shocker. I think he's a great champion. I don't have a 7-star, which is kind of bugging me, but this guy, oh, he's bugging me. Okay, so I give my Surfer a Cosmic Boost, and I'm going to also give him the Power Start 1, just so I get my level 2 quicker. But this is also Heavy Hitter and Ebb and Flow knockdown node. So I can't really punish the heavies there properly, and it's going to be kind of hard knocking him down. So here I obviously first make a mistake, eat that heavy, and there I thought he's going to run in at me and I'm going to get an easy knockdown, but nope. And here, luckily, the heavy attack of Shocker can be punished afterwards. And now I do get my cleanse passive. Here we have a heavy resist, which is also annoying because that disabled me from getting the fury, and my level 2 does virtually no damage, but I still kind of had to throw it because I do not want to go past to level 3. And here I unfortunately get intercepted, but I do a solid job there activating my Power Cosmic in time, and I get parried. And at this point I was like, uh-oh, we're in big trouble. Now definitely in big trouble here. So I'm trying to be patient. I do get a nice intercept with my heavy attack, and here I can go for level 2, and that does a very solid amount of damage. That does give me power back. I do risk it there, which I probably shouldn't have, but I'm still at 27%. Unfortunately, the protection has returned. Man, this is a dodgy fight. Because obviously somewhere in the middle, I also had to intercept the Shocker in order to get rid of his charges. Otherwise, he's going to auto-block everything I do. And I activate heavy attack at the wrong time, and I lose most of my buffs. Now, again, at this point, I kind of am already panicking and worried, trying to get out of this fight the best I can. He's pounding my block like a crazy man. I activate a level 2 with the protection on, but that at the very least does give me the knockdown and enable me to do damage. And now I do get the interest and finish out the fight. This was way more chaotic than it should have been, but luckily, well, or thankfully, I somehow composed myself towards the end. Didn't get greedy, didn't rush it too much, and close out. I just hate fighting Shocker. Very hard. Shocker is just one of those champions that once I have done like a couple of runs at it, like in Necropolis, for instance, I was fine and comfortable with. But then, if I haven't fought Shocker for a while and I have to do it under some more different and difficult circumstances outside of a duel, something like that, it becomes a lot harder. But the main question that we're asking here is, did we die though? No, we did not, and life is good. Right, now we have Mojo here. And, well, Satan against Mojo is going to be super, super easy. There is one interaction here that's fairly unique and that does screw me over. Obviously, with Titania, I plan on, getting to level 3, turning the level 3 into the heavy attack, and then kind of nuking him down. That does have its challenges when facing Mojo. And we're going to see that in a second. It's one of those things that you don't think about until it happens. And the reason is because Mojo has different level 3 animation. Mojo, like, you can't do the Titania Voltos and stuff like that. And they end up in a different place on screen. Mojo is not against the wall here. Mojo still has time to dash back, and he did that. And effectively, I realized that I better not push my luck. So I kind of like recomposed myself and decided that I'll just finish the fight off slower. I'm not going to do anything crazy. I don't think the single level 3 would have killed me. It almost definitely wouldn't have, but I figured I'll just close this fight out safely, because that level 3 and the fact that, he has space to dash back completely changed that whole rotation. So here I'm just chaining level 2 into my heavy attack as well, and that pretty much finishes the fight. That's fine. Could have been faster, but again, it's one of those little things in the game. Next up, I am pondering how much energy I'm going to need. So I do purchase the big energy refill here because I was clearing one of the first in my group. And now we have Korg to deal with. Obviously, it's going to be Onslaught against Korg. I'm going to use team heals here because I still need Silver Surfer, and that's a fairly expensive heal right there. But yeah, Onslaught first against Korg. And it has Prey on the Weak and EMP modification on. And EMP modification actually helps Onslaught, because when Onslaught is suffering a dot debuff or passive, he starts placing Neuro Shocks basically automatically on the opponent, like every 2 seconds or something like that. And that means it's going to be quite easy for me to build up my Neuro Shocks. I don't need that level 1 in a fight like this. I basically can go straight level 2 and I'll have plenty of Neuro Shocks active. If I was really kind of careful, well, here I do make a mistake and I get hit by level 2, but that's fine. So I'm going to chain my level 2 to my heavy attack, getting that pause. I have 18 degens working there. And yeah, that Onslaught does not have, that Korg does not have too much of a chance here, because Onslaught is such a great Korg counter. He might not be the fastest, but just destroys this fight. So this was like super, super easy. And now the final fight, the final mini-boss fight that I was actually, somewhat worried, even more so worried after that Shocker fight. I just hate fighting that Shocker. And that's Shuri there on Hazard Shift, Shock, and Incinerate node, and Aggression Prowess. So that fight can get very dangerous very quickly. And also, if Shuri is not aggressive and I can't hit her quite a lot, Incinerates do lower my block proficiency. And if she has a ton of prowesses, eating a level 2 would hurt a lot, or eating a level 1 even. And if I have a lot of Incinerates on me, the block damage is going to hurt. So it's a catch-22 situation there, where can't really eat the special attacks because of the prowess, and I absolutely, will feel the block damage going in there as well. So here I figured I'm going to go again for the power boost, because I want to get my level 2 quicker and then start getting power back and, close out this fight as quick as possible. And Surfer, again, is resistant to both Shock and Incinerate, so I'm going to be taking no damage from that. Initially, obviously, I do still need to get in my 10 clarity charges, and she's just auto-blocking everything. She's just auto-blocking everything immediately, but that's fine. I'm at 6 charges. I'm about to gain a few more because I activated level 1, and I do have the vigilance, so I can bypass the miss, and I do have clarity passive, which also will bypass the wave, and I can effectively settle in a regular kind of play here. And yeah, at this point we are also getting some willpower healing. Now keep in mind, incinerates do reduce my block proficiency, so again these specials do hurt a lot in block, but we're definitely winning the health battle quite handily, and there's, you know, not any cause for panic, especially considering that we're also regaining health from the willpower at times. And yeah, I'm basically fully ramped here with Silver Surfer. I just want to get my level 2, drop it. You do want to remember that Shuri can block unblockable attacks, which is something that you do rely with Surfer at times, but it wasn't an issue here. And that final level 2 absolutely destroyed that Shuri. So this was a very, very, very nice fight with the Silver Surfer to close out the fight. So I have been using the most random champions on attack this entire season, including some more common ones like, you know, Havoc. But then there have been Atumas and Photons and Maestro and Silver Surfers. That's kind of cool. I like it. Let me know what you guys think about these defensive or less common champions on Alliance War Attack. How is your season going, guys? But we did end up winning this war, which was definitely great. So we have kind of like back on track in terms of Alliance War, so to speak. And I do have a new war that I need to take part in, so you guys will get a new video as well. Either way, hit that like button, hit that sub button, hit all the good buttons, and I'll catch you guys soon. Bye-bye. Hello there, guys, and welcome back to the channel. So we have all